guys, I'm Sushmita from Miss Pink Shoes and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a get ready with me for Navratri where I'm going to be showing you how to get this hair, makeup and outfit look. So I've gone for a really classic, gorgeous golden and brown smoky eyes with deep red lips, glowy skin, a really simple hairdo, and yeah, I'm really liking the way this turned out. So golden and brown is like one of those combinations that you can literally wear with any Indian outfit. It looks so good on Indian skin, and yeah, this look is something which is really easy to do. It's something that will last all night long and I'm sure you're gonna love it. So yes, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Alright, starting out by priming my skin, which is so important, especially when you're going for Navratri or something where you want your makeup to last all night long. Make sure you prime your skin. So today I'm going to be using the Loreal Infallible Mattifying Base. This is a really long lasting primer. So I've taken some on my fingertips and I'm just dotting it all over my face. So sadly this is not available in India, but a good substitute for this would be the Myglamm primer or the Color Bar primer. Now with my fingers I'm just going to tap it into my skin so that it covers my pores and evens the texture of my skin. For foundation today I'm going to be using the Maybelline FIT Me foundation. I have two shades with me, one is 310 and the other is 322. So 310 is just slightly light for me, so I'm going to mix a bit of 322 to get my exact match. So I couldn't find anything to mix it in, so I've used this aluminum foil to mix it, but yeah, I'm just using this brush and applying this on my skin. With my damp YBB makeup perfector, I'm going to start blending this out. I generally don't like wearing makeup on my neck when I'm going for Navratri because I sweat a lot, and especially around my neck, so it just transfers on to my dress. So I try avoid it as much, otherwise I keep it way above my blouse so it does not spoil my dress. To conceal my under eyes and to brighten the rest of my face, I'm using the Maybelline FIT Me concealer in the shade 20. I'm not applying too much of this also because I want my makeup to be very lightweight. That will ensure that my skin is comfortable and breathing rather than, you know, trapping my skin under a thick layer of makeup. Taking it to the other areas that I like to highlight, so that's the bridge of my nose and my forehead, Cupid's bow and my chin. Using the same blender, I'm going to blend all of this out. To bake my face, I'm going to take the Victoria Banana Powder. Now this is in the shade BP001. I'm taking this with my beauty blender and I'm generously applying this on all of the areas that I've highlighted. I'm just going to let this bake sit for a bit and be right back. Okay, so now I've had this for about 4 to 5 minutes and now I'm going to start removing this, but instead of just dusting it off, what I'm going to do is just spread it to the rest of my face, the areas that I haven't set. So what this will do is that it will set the rest of my face so that my powder does not go for a waste, and at the same time the areas that had to be baked are baked and the other areas are just set slightly. I'm just taking a little more powder and I'm just setting my smile lines because there I crease quite a bit. With the powder puff that comes along with it, I'm just going to take it down my neck and set that area as well. So moving on to contouring. To contour, add some blush, and to highlight my face today, I'm going to be using the Myglamm Chisel It palette. So this is a 3-in-1 highlighter, blush and bronzer palette. This has all three. So I'm first picking up the bronzer with this big fluffy brush. And I'm going to take this on to my cheeks. So I'm not looking to contour too much today. I just want to add some dimension to my face. So I'm just using it as a bronzer moreover. I like the formula of this powder because it's very buildable. So it does not look very patchy or, you know, too much. But the shade is a little too cool. Like I prefer more warm toned bronzers. So if this was a warm toned one, then I would use it all the time. Taking it to my jawline. With a smaller brush, I'm going to contour my nose. Picking picking up the blush with a stippling brush. In short circular strokes, I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks. Now I want my blush to be a little obvious today, so I'm going to apply a little more than I normally do. Okay, this looks like it's a bit too much to me, but I think for the look it's fine. Maybe towards the end, if I want, I'll tone it down. I'm going to move on to my brows now. For my brows, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fashion Brow Pencil in the shade brown. I'm going in really short strokes and first filling out my brows. And now I'm starting to define them a little. I'm going to take the Essence Make Me Brow and just comb through my brows to make sure they stay put in place all night. Alright, moving on to the eye makeup, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Reloaded Iconic Vitality palette. I just cannot get over these palettes. They are so freaking good and the color scheme is amazing. So from this palette, I'm first picking up this brown color right here just to add a hint of color in my crease. The brush that I'm using is pack number 213. Now I'm picking up this burnt orange color and again going over my crease just to make it a little deeper. Taking a smaller brush, which is the pack 248, I'm going to take a mix of the brown and the orange. I'm going to go in really small strokes and first concentrate it to the outer corner of my crease and slowly take it in. With a really small blending brush, which is a Sigma E30, I'm taking just the brown shade and I'm going to deepen my crease even more. I'm stamping a bit of that brown on the corners of my eyes as well. Taking the pack 086 brush, I'm picking up this really pretty golden color from the palette. I'm just going to apply this to whatever area is left clean onto my lid. I'm also making sure that I'm defining my crease a little here because I want a nice defined look. Alright, now to add just a tad bit more depth to this look, I'm taking the brown with a touch of black, not taking too much of the black because I don't want it to be too dark. And again, just stamping it onto the corners of my eye. And I hope you can see the difference. It's just added a slight depth, but I feel like it makes it look a lot better. Alright, now to add a little bit of glitz and glimmer to this look, I'm going to take this half and half shimmer eyeliner. This is in the shade 15 and I'm going to apply this onto my lid. And now taking that small blending brush again, I'm just going to make sure all the edges are softened out here. Using my favorite Lakme Absolute Shine Line to make a nice winged liner. For my waterline, I'm using the Nykaa I Am Black Kajal. I'm also using this to tightline my eyes. With a short shader brush from Jessup Cosmetics, I'm picking up the black shadow and I'm going to set in my kajal. This is super important because you don't want to end up with panda eyes. Alright, I've just left a little bit of gap before my kajal and I'm going to go back in with my glitter liner and apply a tad bit there. For my lashes, I'm going to be using the Big Eyes Magical Mascara from PAC. For false lashes today, I'm going to be using the PAC Mink lashes in the code 75. Okay, to highlight my face, I'm going back into the Myglamm palette and picking up the highlighter. And I'm going to take this to the sides of my face and also below my brow bone. Taking it to the tip of my nose, in between my brows, on my cupid's bow. For my lips, I'm going to be using two lip colors. The first one is a Nykaa matte lip color in the shade Hot Cocoa. And the second one is the Lakme Absolute Matte Melt Liquid Lip Color in the shade Red Smoke. So first I'm using the Nykaa one as a base. And now taking the Lakme one. Alright, moving on to the hair. I'm not doing something too complicated, something super simple just to, keep the hair off my face. So first I'm going to make sure that my hair is free from all knots. Then I'm going to take a side partition. You can take a center one if you prefer that. Now I'm just taking some hair from this section of my hair. And I'm just going to twist it like so. Using a bobby pin, I'm just going to pin it down. I'm doing the same thing on this side of my face. And with that, I am ready. So guys, that was it for this video. I really hope you guys liked it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, the link is down below, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.